Good morning. This is Dr. Simone here on this snowy day to have a conversation with us women. Now, don't get mad at me. Don't be upset. But I'm here to talk today about the women who become the default woman in the relationship. What I mean by that is I was having a conversation late last night with a girlfriend of mine, and well, I hope she's still a girlfriend. And she was telling me about all of the games and shenanigans that she has to play to keep her man. And, I had to do this, I had to do that. And she really act like she won him from another girl. Like, oh, I had to do this to get him. But, yo, he mine now. And I don't know who she thinks she was playing with. The thing about it is, boo-boo, what you got to realize is that you are not the winner of a prize, but you are the default woman because you won the dude temporarily by playing games. But what we got to understand is when we play games, we get games. So if you don't want to have games, you got to stop being an opponent. Now, I wrote down a couple things because I don't want to forget what I'm talking about. And women, we need to do better. We need to be better for each other. If a man is going to cheat on you and there's another woman involved, the first person we need to check is the man. Check the woman too, especially if she's a friend of yours. But I mean, a woman, check the man. We're always in competition with each other. When men, a lot of times, will play games and plant seeds with other women so that we will be against each other and make it seem like, oh, it was him who, it was her who did it. When in actuality, if he would have kept his stuff where it needed to be, it wouldn't be any competition. But anyway, let me get on to what I'm saying. Many times, the only person, like I said, I'm going to be looking down. Many times, the only person we are in competition with is ourselves. We're trying to outdo ourselves in order to display our worth to this man, so that he can see we are worth his time. But a lot of times with all these games and competition we're in, the man is either having double vision because he's looking at you with another girl, or he's just basically blind. But again, a man or a person will only do to you what you allow them to do to you. You don't think that, the person you're with, the man can tell that you're insecure or that you're playing these games and he plays on that. We don't see that. But then again, we like, oh, I won him. Girl, if that was a lottery prize, I wouldn't want to win it. Now, what do you think you won anyway? What do you do when you win him? Do you keep him on a leash? Do you keep him in the house? Do you polish him and put him on a statue? What do you do when another woman comes around? A woman who might not even be into your man, but you're so insecure that any sniff around a woman does, you got to go back into game mode. I got to keep this man, so I got to play these games. No, honey, that's you showing that you have no self-esteem, no self-worth to yourself. Do you enjoy wondering all the time when there is somebody else, when there's a hint of one? When he go to his mama's house, you got to always wonder if he really going to his mama's house, or he going to go get some chicken, or is he with another girl? What we fail to realize is confidence is sexy and respect, honey, is earned. So don't think that good relations, being his chef, being his maid, and giving him some good is what's going to keep him from not cheating on you. It's going to keep you from not having to play games. Nobody, no woman out there should ever relish in the fact that they won their man. Boo-boo, it's kind of like you're the booby prize. You are worth more than a booby prize. But don't get mad if he continues to do what he does to you. You allow it. You deserve it. If you want somebody to be with you, then you got to be for yourself first. So like I said, I was having this conversation and she didn't like what I had to say. So it is what it is. But you also got to ask yourself, like I said here, when he goes out again, and like, let's say your game didn't keep him faithful, do you blame yourself again as why he went out and cheated? Do you ratchet your game up? Do you have a game playbook? When do we get tired as women feeling that we got to continue to jump through these hoops in order to keep these men? Because if a man wants to be kept, he gonna be kept. But if he sees that you're willing to take anything and do anything, and he's able to manipulate you and make you mad at the women who he brings into his life, then girl, he not going to stop. What you got to realize is you got to show him what you want. You got to let him know what you expect. You can't keep pouring into somebody, all that goodness and faithfulness and expect for them to pour into you what you're not willing to tell them that's what you expect. Don't take anything. If you take anything, you'll fall for anything. So women, let's stop being all happy about winning a man. Let's stop being so mad at each other when we need to ask the man, well, weren't you in a relationship with me? Was she able to get your goods if you would have kept your goods under wrap? Do I have to continue to go out here and fight with all of these women so I can say I won? Sometimes a prize ain't worth the fight. Sometimes a prize ain't worth the title, honey. Because while you sitting around here talking about you won, you won. Everybody else is looking at you like, baby, she done lost and she don't know. So like I said, your name is not Houdini. You're not into magic tricks. You're playing games. And when you play games, like I said, you get games. So stop being an opponent with your mate in your life. Because the longer you're an opponent, the longer the games will continue to go. But when you stop playing, they're going to have to play with themselves. It's kind of like playing ping pong against a wall. So women, this message was a little longer than normal. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's be with each other and for each other. Let's stop making it so easy for men to think that they can have a woman here on the weekend and a woman here during the week and we all going to share. Let's stop that. But also, and I say this with love, don't be mad when you get what you get because you accept what you accept. You're better than that. You're better than that. Dr. Samone is out. I'm about to enjoy this snow day with my baby. Share the video, especially if you know somebody who's walking around happy, having the title of the default woman. It's not something you should be happy